I see what Marvel has already mapped out in just 2 series of Disney Plus, and what Loki is going to be, and what Loki is going to be based around, and what they could do with all the possibilities of that show. I mean, the toy box, Marvel. A lot of people felt like the MCU and Marvel was kind of in this closure state after Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
where they didn't know how to expand out.
Mm-hmm.
And Marvel has, and Kevin Feige have done this phenomenal job of not only opening the toy box again, but expanding the toy box across the multiverse, shall
I
we
wonder.
say.
I wonder how much the sort of the last year has had an effect because they weren't able to do much production. Certainly not in the first handful of months of the pandemic. So I wonder if they really went back to the drawing board, had time, sat down, were able to relax, rest, and really think things through.
Oh,
And they've
I,
come
I
out. Yeah,
I think the pandemic was the best thing to happen to the MCU for a couple of reasons. One,
yeah,
I think people had some MCU burnout after Endgame and
mm-hmm.
Far From Home, and I
Yep,
think they needed that time to miss it. And
mm-hmm.
Kevin and I have had this conversation on Culture Clash before.
Oh,
People needed time to miss the MCU, and I think that's one
mm,
of the positives of the pandemic.
yep.
And I think it also somewhere deep within Marvel Studios, in some super secure basement that they will never let Tom Holland into, is is a room full of whiteboards that is just like this magical map that even Utah the Watcher can't get to see. So, yeah, I would kill to be in that room for 5 minutes. I don't care if you give me a recording device or not, but you know what? I'll sign whatever Tom Holland won't sign. I'll sign it.